Hey there, folks. Um, I wasn't originally gonna record this game, but I figured, why the hell not? So this is a fresh orc team. I am facing a 1120 TV Chaos team. Does he have any level ups yet? His block on Chaos Warrior, plus movement on a Beastman. Um, Oh, and sure hands on a Beastman. Oh, that's pretty good. So apparently most of his TV is from that Minotaur. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Now, I have a pretty standard orc roster here. So let's see. Let's just he's going to get 2-die blocks anyways, so I might as well just keep my black orcs over here. Let's see. So the idea is to oh, I do have an extra lineman here. So oh, I do have 3 linemen. Excellent. So the idea is to put the strength 4 guys over here. He can punch the lineman as much as he wants. So as we discussed before, the problems with orc teams is that they have pretty low movement. Well, the good thing about orcs teams is they have an armor value of 9, which is fantastic. That means you usually not afraid to shove your players in the opponent's faces and create like this big scrum, where you start a hitting match and which hopefully you'll win against the Chaos. Don't think I can. I mean, right now I'm outstrength on the line of scrimmage, but on my drive I get to have at least. Oh, sweet! I get to have at least my strength 4 guys, but I could space out 4 black orcs over here and have him punch them, but he has 4 chaos warriors, so he'd probably just collect on those blocks. This way he'll get 1 fewer blocks, and it'll only be against linemen who are mostly expendable anyways. I'm not really too worried about these. So we'll punch this guy. He'll probably blitz with one of these guys, put his players into position, and once he's done with that, he'll armor breaks, but a stun. So statistically very unlikely, but it's a lineman. Who cares? They're called linemen for a reason. Oh well, he wild animaled the blitz on the thrower, which is great, and he only has 1 reroll, so he probably won't spend it on that. Sure hands Beastman, picking up the ball. Chaos Warrior picking up. He's going to need that for a level, I suppose. Can attempt to pick it up with him, huh? And a turn 1 foul against a lineman. A stunned one at that. That's somewhat unusual, but it's a part of the game, and maybe he's trying to evoke a response from me. Well, his beastmen are on average more expensive than the linemen, so I don't care. Hopefully he gets punished with this. Well, he's probably gonna break armor, so let's see what happens. He goes down and nothing happens. Is he ejected? Nope. Didn't roll So this guy's probably gonna pick it up and to a vanity pass. He fails. Will he spend the reroll on the pickup? He will. Okay. Somehow I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is gonna quit if things don't go his way. He has one reroll and he spent it already, so there is that. So linemen are pretty good at taking a punch, so I feel we should spend more time having linemen get punched. Let's see, we have an ogre here. No, we have a Mino here. I'm really not too keen on doing anything with him, so I guess I'll just blitz the guy that threw the foul, and I'll stay. I don't break armor, but really don't have a problem with that. So I think I'm just going to do a simple screen here. So I'll put a light screen over here, and let's see. And a light-ish screen over here. I'll put him over here so that he won't be able to, well, he won't be able to blitz a hole through here, but he might blitz a hole through here, in which case I will move this guy to the middle so he's in a better position to help out. On defense, excuse me, on defense you usually don't do a lot unless the ball like bumps free in a place where you can reach it. There you go, wild animal blitz, and he makes it. Double pow, and
you should be back. I don't know why it crashed.
Whoops, excuse me.
I should probably mute the stream audio before I start hearing myself.
So, excuse me. That was a stream I was watching before I was recording. Now, let's see. So I get a free punch here, and let's see, can't really do a whole lot over here, so I guess I will blitz over here and get a POW. And I will stay, and I break armor, and nothing happens. That's okay. I'll move a black oak over here. And do I risk it going for it? I think I'll risk it going for it. And it passes. Okay, so now I have 2 strength 4 pieces on the ball. I will let's see. I'll move this guy over here to lock up the screen. I can get a free block over here, which I will take. It's double both down. I guess I'll take it. I'm not in any rush. I've already blitzed over here, so I'm not too worried about what might happen. This guy is going to get punched regardless, and if that was double down, that will probably be a double down as well. Standing this guy up was probably a failure. So now he can move these 2 guys over here to get a 2-die block over here, and then he'll have to blitz this one. But that's dice he's going to have to throw. And he doesn't have any reroll, so he probably needs the sure hands beastman here to pick up the ball. Sure hand's a pretty good skill. Not sure if I would go in for a first kill, but then again he only has one reroll, so it's pretty useful in those circumstances. See, this is why Black Orcs are fantastic. Right now, 2 of my 90k players are tying up. Holy shit, are tying up 3 of his players. It's gonna be a blitz. Oh, he's gonna blitz with a block guy. No, it's just gonna punch him. Okay, and he goes down. Nothing really surprising here, but at least he won't have the sure hands guy to pick up the ball. And he catches it. Alright. Let's see. I will be able to get a shot off at the ball. In these circumstances, orcs are very handy. So, a Chaos Warrior foul. Not. And a pow, and he goes down. Not bad. If he's gonna foul, I really can't stop him. I personally wouldn't foul here, but it's a part of the game. Does he get ejected? That would be fantastic for me. Nope, almost, but no armor breaks. And he moves him over here. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. What he forgot to do. No, we'll just stand this guy up. We'll stand this guy up. We'll throw a block here. And we will, I think we'll stay, since we don't want to get punched by a... Yeah, so this lineman is gonna stay over here, because he's very brave. We'll stand up here. He doesn't have any skills. Can my guy reach over there? Apparently not. So this is gonna be a 1-die. I may consider just blitzing this guy instead, since it'll be slightly safer. So I will continue to make a scrum out of this match. Does he have? Nope, he does not. I will, however, keep these 2 here as to deter him from moving. Well, he'll have to use the sidelines here. So let's see. Okay, we'll have to throw this blitz. Hopefully it's not a both down. That's a pow. We'll punch him, and shall we stay or shall we roll? Let's follow. It's just a down, but that's okay. And 1 2-die block over here. That's a pow. We'll stay. And it's an armor break and an injury. The first injury of the team is a badly hurt, and it was the thrower to score it. Excellent. That's quite unusual, but I'm not complaining. SPPs are SPPs after all, and looks like Blitz, Brave, and the Bold gets himself the first 2 SPPs on the team. Now, as I've said, in this situations, orcs are fantastic. We are about similar in strength. Well, that's not exactly true. He has... Well, we're about... Our strength is similar, but I have slightly more skills, and I have overall higher armor, meaning that I'm not afraid of pushing my guys in here and just letting them be punched. Now he has a 2-die block over here with this guy to get rid of him. Is that going to be a receiver, or just moving him in position? Doesn't really matter. So he'll probably block this guy away and then move this guy over here and block over here to try to get rid of him. Linemen are, well, linemen that stay on their feet are pretty decent at taking punches. Black Orcs are even better at absorbing hits. I don't necessarily agree with this. I'd rather just throw a blitz, to be honest. Oh, and he's staying. Interesting. Okay. That's a pretty weird way of doing it. I guess he can now dodge over here and dodge over here and move over here and then dodge through here if he wants. But he has no rerolls, so kind of a weird move. I suppose this one is free, so he can dodge over here and hand it off. Although, again, that's a lot of dice, but he can blitz this guy with 2 dice. But now he goes down. Oh. Well, can't really say I'm that surprised, but let's see, we'll stand this guy up. And let's just move this guy over here to get the benefit of the strength. So what I kind of want to do here is I want to put one guy over here and then I want to blitz this guy and attempt to push as many guys as I can off the ball. And this also puts an extra tackle zone on the ball. So we'll just go here and we'll blitz. It's a 2 die. We get a both down. That's why we blitz with blockers. And he's here, so this can be a 2 down, 2 die as well, which is pretty good. I do get a 2 die over here and a 1 die over here, so if I move this guy over... Alright. Well, that was silly of me. I kind of forgot about this guy. And that was a horrendous misplay. So I guess tunnel vision on the ball caused that one. And that one isn't totally on me. So I guess I should have punched this one and then moved this one closer. But whatever, he's pushing him on the ball. My idea was to push him on the ball as well. So where does it bounce? To here and to here. Still a good scatter for me since I have 2 players on the ball. He can use the Mino to blitz the... Yep. And there's a push and 2 down, so push him on top of the ball. He doesn't pick it up. The Mino doesn't pick it up. And he continues to push him around, so he'll push him over here. I dare say this is a better scatter for me, since now my sure hands guy can attempt to push the ball. Neither of us has block, and this is a pretty smart move, pushing him off the ball. Let's see. That's a lot of dice. I, however, do like this move. Who's punching? Oh, this guy. It's also pretty good. Again, Orcs are armor 9, so they're pretty sturdy. They can take the hits. So he has 2 players on the ball. And yep, can't really do much about that. I guess I'll just put more players on top of the ball and see what I can do. I still have 4 rerolls for this quarter, so I better use a reroll each turn. Okay, so that's a push. And he elects to throw the both down. Interesting choice. I wouldn't have done this in his place. I would have rather just chosen the push. So we'll stand up all our dudes. Get one guy on the tackle zone. Punch this guy, and get a POW, and just push him straight here, and we'll follow. And it's an armor break, but a stun. That's okay. That means he is less likely to score. Can this guy throw any good blocks? So a 1 die. I might so this is a 1 die. This is a 2 die, so I guess I'll put another player on the ball, and let's see if I can knock one of our blitzers loose, and we can take maybe an action here. Okay, it's a POW. It's pretty decent. I will follow up just to try to lock up more guys. Let's see, can I get to a place where I can do anything useful? It's a 2 die against. I can get a 2 die blitz over here, I guess. Suppose this is an okay play. This is a sure hands guy, so I'll take the down. This gives me an extra space to move. I still have my reroll, so I can make some going for it if I choose. And I think I will. I'll do it one at a time. And if he passes over here, I will throw a 2 die block on this guy. It's a both down. I'll have to spend 1 reroll each turn, so I guess I'll push him over here. And do I want to follow? No, I want to stay here. So all in all, at this turn, this half looks like it's a pretty mad scramble for the ball, and Orcs are pretty good at these types of matches. I have 1 player on him, and that means then if he continues to throw foul to even it up, he's going to get ejected eventually. I have 1 reroll per turn to try to make something happen, so I don't think picking up the ball in 2 tackle zone is a very good idea, but considering our options, I think it's okay. He'll most likely try to push people on top of the ball and hope it scatters for him. I know that's an armor break and a stun. Mighty blow doing a thing. Yep, mighty blow did a thing and saved me from a KO. That's a push. Just gonna push this guy away and probably block this guy, and let's see. It's a pretty big hitting match we're going on in here. This guy is free, so I suppose I can use, if I want to attempt some sort of a breakaway play, like try to pick up the ball in 2 tackle zone, dodge away, hand off the ball to somebody else. We'll see. Also, it was slightly higher team value, so I did get a an apothecary when I usually wouldn't have one. So that's a KO. A lot of my players going down, but whoa, jeez, he's like breaking armor like crazy right now. Is he gonna throw a one-die block? No, he's gonna blitz. And it turned into a down. But nothing else. What is he gonna do with this player? Interesting. Well, if he's giving up the blocks, I'll take him. So, what is our plan here? Let's see. We get a one die. No, wait. No, we don't want to make this mistake again. So we get a one die. 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 So, how do we want to do this? Probably want to block this guy over here. Just gotta push, but guess that's all we're getting. So this is a 2-die, so might as well take that one into a POW, and we will follow up. We get an armor break, but no injury. Let's see, this is a 1-die. Let's see, so this is a 3-4, that's a 5+ with a reroll. I'm not overly optimistic on our chances here, but is this our play? Are we going to risk? Are we going to risk everything on? We're going to risk everything on. Risk everything on that. I mean, well, I guess we'll have to make a play. So let's do this and just make it going for it to block. It's a POW. Push him over here, and I will follow up. I still got my reroll, so I can collect a 1-die block here, turning it into a push, which I'll push him over here, and I'll follow up. I won't block over here, since even though I do have a reroll, simply because I don't want to be knocked down on my turn. I think that won't really help me in the long run. So what he can do here is, what can he do? So he can punch this guy away and follow up, and he can move over here and like blitz this guy on top of the wall and hope it will scatter in a good position for him. If he remembers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so he'll have to stand this guy up and move him over here if he wants to have a chance at scoring. Safely, that is. So we would have to put him over here to make no going for us, to make it as safe as possible. So interesting choice of blitzes here. He elects to push him away and follow up instead of collecting the down. Maybe he forgot he had block. Interesting. So he's gonna blitz. Oh, he's not gonna blitz. So this is his play. He failed to pick up the ball. Mino fails to pick up the ball. Orc fails to pick up the ball. And there we go. Okay. How are my chances looking over here? 2 die against, 2 die against, 2 dice on a block. Let's see. Again, here we run into a slight problem with the Black Orcs. They really don't have a lot of movement. So push this guy away. Follow up. I managed to free a player. Just trying to figure out what we're gonna do with said player. Probably shove him right over here. Let's see. I'll collect on this 2 die block here. And it's a push, so I will push him over here and I will follow up. So that's a 4+ into a 4+ with a reroll. Into a 4+ to a 4+ with a reroll into a 3+. Or so all of our preys are equally bad. Do I want to chance the 2 die block? Odds are he's gonna go down, but I mean he can already punch 2 of my guys, so they're going to go down regardless. Do I want the 1 die block over here to make it slightly easier? Let's chance that. We only need a push. We get a skull into another skull. Oh well. And it's an injury. It's a lino, so it's a badly hurt. But well, I guess anything we would have done this turn was going to fail, since that was the result. I still have 1 player in scoring position. Let's hope he forgets to knock him down, or that he scrambles for the ball before doing anything else. He's a pretty easy 2 die block over here to knock this guy off the ball, and then another over here, and then he only has to move, pick it up, and pass it to this guy, and he has to make 2 going for us to score, with no rerolls. So wow, his armor breaks are really something this game. And not bad players. I mean, he's knocking out a Black Orc and a Blitzer, and then... Okay, so here is is it an injury? No, just a stun. Okay, that's good for me, and then he'll have to block this player to here. And hope the ball scatters in a place where he can pick it up. Yep, that's a down, so we'll push him on top of the ball. No? He won't? Interesting. Oh yeah, he's just gonna pick up the ball over there. So pick up the ball. That's a success. So he'll have to move down the pitch over here. Oh, it's the plus movement 1. So that's a 3+ and a 3+. Oh, it's a 4+ and a 3+. It's a 3+ and a 3+. And a failed pass. So I still have a player in scoring position, but I kind of need to figure out how I'm going to actually score. So I think my plan is to simply do this. So the idea is I'll punch this guy and hopefully knock him out. Where do I want to... If I get a push, where do I want him? I want him over here. Okay, so let's start with that. Just need a push, okay. So I just get a push, that's okay, and I will follow up. Okay, so over here. Then, let's see, 3 plus, nothing, pretty bad. Okay, so I probably want to blitz this guy to here, I think, and so I have a little bit more space. Okay, it's just a push, that's fine. Do I want to follow up? Let's see, 3... Do I wanna... let's stay over here. Okay, so to score, I believe my play is to dodge here, move here, dodge here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going for it, pick up the ball. A long pass over here, and I guess pray. So let's see if we can make the dodge rolls. Nope, not even the first one. So we'll spend a reroll on that since it's our only thing. So make that one, going for it, and he picks up the ball. Okay, so chance 1 going for it to turn this into a slightly better pass. Pass it all the way over here. He'll get to choose an intercept target. That's a 6 plus. Probably miss the ball, but who knows? I might get lucky. And I failed the pass. Oh well. That's... Well, I guess, well, on his drive he didn't get any players. I get both my chaos back, that's fantastic. So, we're even on players, which is, good for me. I get to be on offense now, so, I can, try to use my Black Orcs to whittle down his players. This is the worst players for Black Orcs to be ever. So I joined the veteran ladder to see if I can to see if the games are any different, and so far the opponent hasn't left, so I'm pretty. I think that's pretty good, and we still. And the TV difference wasn't insurmountable. I got 30,000 in inducements, so that's pretty decent all in all. We'll have our thrower here try to pick up the ball, see how it goes, and so I'll put 3 Black Orcs on the line, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably blitz one of his Chaos Warriors with a Black Orc to try to knock him down and, well, hopefully get an armor break. But these are Chaos Warriors, so it's doubtful that I'll get anything. But you know, one can hope. This guy will pick up the ball last. I'll probably leave just a lineman I'll probably just leave a lineman to babysit the ball carrying. So move this guy over here. And this guy over here. Put 3 Black Orcs on the scrimmage. Put this black orc over here and have him have this lineman assist in the blitz. I will leave this guy over here in case he tries to make for a breakaway play, and I will leave this guy over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he has to make it going for the blitz. So leave in good position. Let's see what the kickoff is going to do to us. Cheering fans, and we get another reroll. Pretty bad scatter for us. So we'll start moving this guy over here. Let's see. I'll move this guy over here, and I'll start by 1, 2, 3. I start by blitzing this guy to see if we can knock him down. That's pretty bad. That's better. So I will stay. Let's see, if the blocks fail, I have a guy on the ball. He can't run through anywhere, so I guess we'll try to collect on our blocks. And see what happens. Okay, so far so good. Rolling pals. And an armor break and a KO. Oh, it was no. It was pretty close to being an injury, but a armor break it is. And then we get a push, and we will follow up since I believe orc players are pretty good at. So I will move this guy over here and this guy over here to make him think I'm going over here, but it's really just a screen, so he can't get past here easily. And also, again, have to spend waiting for it to blitz. And let's see if we can pick up the ball. Yep. And I'll just move the ball carry as far as you can go. I won't make any going for it or anything. So I will stay, I believe I'll stay over here, so that even if he blitzes this guy, he'll have a bit of problems getting through here. So let's see what the future brings. I spent 1 reroll on the blitz to turn it into a both down to a safe block for me. That was the cheering fans reroll, so we'll see what happens. He can collect an extra block here if he wants. He's been spending his Mino, blitzes on the Mino a lot, which isn't necessarily a bad idea, but it is problematic when those ones come up. And I'd prefer trying to skill my big guys, and here is a both down. And the loner fails a reroll, so he'll pick the both down, and we'll just go both down. And that's why I usually say my blitzes for non-loners. So I think I want to move the ball. Start moving the ball up the pitch a bit. It's relatively safe. He can't really blitz the ball carry right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, he can't even reach him. How about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can reach it, but he'll have problems. So we can't really get through here unless we manage to make this block. So let's see if we can push him a bit. Yep, that's a down, so I will follow up here. So I think I'm going to put a lineman over here And I think I'll just blitz this guy to here and create a tiny hole so my blitzer can move through. It's a push, that's fine. How much movement do I have left? So I'll leave the big guy here. So it's a kind of a small screen going on here, and I'll move him to about here as a receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 going for the score. That, however, leaves us so he can blitz with this guy. So I will put one of my players over here to create a light screen, and I'll put one of my players over here just to safeguard any going for shenanigans to toss the ball, and then I will throw my last block. It's both down, so I was the right choice putting him here. I wouldn't have rerolled this in any case, I would have just kept it. It didn't even... no. So we'll probably... so... see here, he's gonna make 2 going for us to base the player, and he fell on his face. And he did it without picking up any of his guys. So what I can do here is I can put this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can put this guy over here, and I can actually I should probably base this player first, and I will stand this player up. So that means that this player can blitz this guy, and all I need is a push, just to push him over here. That's fine. And I'll follow up just to keep him locked up. So I can throw it, but I can also just hand it off, and I think that is the play. Hand it off to this guy while staying over here, and then moving this guy to about here, and then keeping this guy as a sort of a safety. Let's see, where do I want to place this one? I'll place him here as an auxiliary. Now I don't really mind him moving here, or even basing my players, so I'll move the thrower to here. And a handoff is just a catch, so that's a 3+. I fail it, so I'll spend a reroll on it. And it's a catch, and I'll elect to stay over here and move over here. I don't have any rerolls, so I don't think taking a 1-die block here is a good idea, so I'll just leave him here. Forcing him, I'm gonna try to force him to make the 1-dice with no rerolls, and since I spent mine getting here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I need 1 going for the score. I theoretically could have passed the ball to this guy and tried to make the score, but I'm not in a hurry to score at present. And seeing as how I have a hold of the ball, and he has to make, well, he is going to have some problem getting to it, so he's throwing 1-die blocks in an attempt to get at the ball, which is understandable. So next turn he can attempt to dodge here and then blitz the ball carry. He'll probably move. Interesting, he based him. Oh wait, he already has a blitz through, so I have block, he doesn't. That's a push, that's pretty decent for me. This is a 1-die block against the ball, but and wow, it turns into a POW. It's pretty good for him. But this scatter is pretty decent for me. So all I have to do is try to figure out how I want to deal with these players. I'll probably stand him up, lock over here to get a 2-die. If I get a push, nothing more will come of it, and I'll probably have to... Well, I can actually push him. If I get a push, I'll push him and stay here. And this guy can stand up, and I can get a 3-die block on this... 2-die block on this guy with block. That's relatively safe. And then I can attempt to pick up the ball again, and 2 going for is to pick up the ball. That's not really worth it. Did he AFK or DC or something? Or is he trying to figure out the best play? So even if I score the next turn or the turn before that, he still has some opportunities to actually score. But seeing as how he doesn't have any rerolls, it's gonna be hard, but he can pick up the ball and cage it and such. Okay, so let's just do what I said I was gonna do. So a 2-die block here. It's just a push, so I'll push him over here, and I will stay. That means I have a 2-die block over here, so... Is there anything I want to do first? Move this guy over here, and I'll have this guy stay over here. This is a 2-die, so I just need a push. That's okay. I'll stay here. Then I get a 2-die over here. That's again just a push. That's fine. And I'll follow up over here. So I will... This is a 2-die because of the assists. Is there anything I want to do first? No. So Blitz over here. I just need a push, but a down is better. So he goes down, and I will stay. And let's see if we can pick up this ball. Can we pick it up? No. I will spend the reroll on the pickup and hope we get it. Yep. Okay, so I'm not gonna block here. Although I suppose I could have based him over here. Or stayed over here. So the idea here is to make this a 4+ roll instead of a 3+. Now I will collect on this block. And it's a POW. And I will follow up. And that's that. Let's see, so he can base in. I will throw a 1-die here, and so both down. I have block, he doesn't, and this is what I feel comfortable with. So I suppose he can blitz here, but it's going to be 2-die against, so I'm fine here. He can do a 1-die block over here. I realize to go for the 50%. Okay. And I have block, so it's just a push. Pretty risky dodges, but I suppose it's worth it. We're gonna have to go for am I going to have to go for some risky plays? Yep. It's pretty good, so I will base this player like this. Let's see. This guy can... do I want to try... So here I need to roll a POW. Here I need to roll a POW. So I kind of need to roll POWs if I want to get this guy free. So I will elect to move this guy over here. Okay, so the idea is to try to free the ball carrier. He has block. Is this the plan? Yep, that actually might be a pretty decent play actually. So I guess we'll move over here. I'll move this guy over here so I can collect on an extra 2-die block. So we'll start by punching over here. It's sounding POW, so we will stay. Let's see. I'm going to blitz here, and I just need a push. It's a POW, that's even better. I will follow up. Let's see. Seeing as I kind of want to try to get SPP on my team, I will throw a block here since I haven't spent any of my rerolls. Excellent. And it's an armor break. And an injury. Excellent. Well worth the extra block. And reduces... it's a Mets next game. That's pretty decent for me. And... I can stall the game, and that's probably what we should do in a like if this was a tournament. I definitely try to seal the deal, but seeing as we're just having fun and trying to be interesting, I'll just score. Like, it feels kind of bad to just stay there and punch a dude and run the clock out, although that would technically be the better play. He didn't get any of his knockouts out, so I'm doing pretty good on strength. So okay. Right now, I think I can afford to put all of my black orcs on the LOS. Seeing as how he's down several players, he'll have to put a lot of guys on the scrimmage to actually to injure my players, and this is a good thing for me. I will stay here and here. Okay, so my idea here is he has no rerolls, and he'll have to put one Chaos Warrior, and at least he'll have to put one guy here to assist. So he'll have to punch here, push him away, then he gets a 2-die over here, and then he needs to do a similar thing over here. And this also covers slightly more of the pitch, meaning he'll have trouble pushing through the middle, although I suppose he can just punch here and like leave 3 dudes over here. Just 3 in the middle, punch here and punch here. And create a hole in the middle, but that will allow me to collapse on the middle here and just try to beat him up. He'll probably try to come through. No, it looks like he's going to go for the blocks, meaning which is exactly what I wanted. Apparently, he's not even going to try to play for the ball. So I will put the ball over here and hope it'll scatter in a place for me to actually try to influence it. And it's a blitz. can turn into a pretty dangerous turn if I overplay my hand. So I'll just collect a single blitz here on the, well, on the plus movement 1, and then move back, since I'm really, oh boy, I'll probably have to move over here if I don't want to get surfed. Let's see. So he has a lot of strength over, well, he's basically now gonna have to do a Minotaur thing, so I guess I will. I'm betting on the Minotaur play, since the Mino now really doesn't. But okay, suppose he can, like, he gets a free 2-die block over here with block, so against the Lino, so I'm okay with this. But I'll try to pick up the extra gold here if he'll let me. But in either case, this will maybe force him to. Okay, interesting. The Lino goes down and he breaks armor, and it's an injury, and it's a Lino. It's minus armor. I don't know. Don't really care. It's a Lino, but his Mino gets a level up. If he gets blocked, he'll probably be very happy. But now he can get two die blocks over here, but he's still out of rerolls. If that would have been a both down, that was probably a misclick. So I'll move over here, and I think my play is just to pick up the ball before I do anything else. I feel that is the I feel that's going to be the way I win this game. I also feel like maybe putting this blitzer here to cancel the assist he's gonna give me. So can I pick up the ball? I'll spend my reroll on that, thank you. And I fail it again, so, but it's a pretty good scat for me. He can beat up my players as much as he wants. Maybe I should have tried to move the thrower like closer over here, but I don't want him in the fight. That's a both down. He probably should have tried to stand up his guy. So let's see, I'll move this guy over here. I'll collect on a 2-die block here, turning it into a POW, and I'll just stay here. And so I have 2 turns to score, so I'll just pick up the ball, hopefully. Nope. No such luck. So I need a 3+ roll to win the. Well, I already won the game, but 3+ roll for 3 extra SPP, and that's probably gonna be worth it. Another blitz here with horns, and into a push and a both down. He'll take the push. He'll probably take a block here. It's a down. So if I was in my probably move a guy over here to be in scoring position. So I can't really reach the ball here. can I get a 2-die blitz somewhere around here? So this is a 2-die block without block against block. That's a very bad idea. Do I want to maybe punch his Minotaur? No. Can he score? Yes, finally. After bumbling around for several turns, he actually manages to score. 2 injured against 2 injured. He gets his KO back. Let's see. I guess I'll just move my players back here so they won't get punched a lot. I'm not really worried about a one-turner. I just don't want my guys to get any more hurt than they already are. But all in all, it was a pretty decent game for us. We got 3, got 5, we got 10 SPP plus the MVP. Hopefully the MVP will go to a player that'll give us a level, but not really banking on it, but you know, well, here's hoping. So I get a perfect defense, and since he decided to have players on the both sides here, I really don't see what this does. So he's gonna go for 2-die blocks with block, so he gets it down with the amazing dropkick, so this will be a 2-die block as well. You can also do a 2-die block over here. That's a push, that's pretty decent for me. And then he gets a 2-die block over here. That's a down. And do we see another Mino Blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, of course we do. Mino speed 5, so that's a both down. And nothing really happens. Okay. So 2-0 victory for us. This is why I love Orcs. They've got pretty sturdy players. Looks like I probably should have spent the wow, not bad. Looks like I probably should have spent the Wandering Apo on a should have probably spent the Wandering Apo on the minus armor player, but seeing as so, let's see. I can buy another Blitzer now, but I kinda wanna get an Apothecary first, so minus armor on an Orc isn't the end of the world, but I mean, we can just get we'll just get a loner instead, and the loner is pretty good at absorbing hits. So that puts us at 1,000. We'll be 1,050 against the next team that faces us. Orc loners are pretty good, since I really don't throw a lot of blocks with my linemen. We didn't get any levels now, but we spread SPP evenly around the team. We can maybe attempt a vanity pass with this one, and with Blitzer the animated series and see what we get. Other than that, I had a fun game, and that's a win for me. It's pretty rare. Vote, comment, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I hope you had a nice game, as did I. I'll see you around and have a good one.